Survivor. Edge of Extinction delivers an amazing blindside. March 27, 2019. This story contains spoilers for Week 6 of CBS and THERE&S always a twist. Ever since he crushed the very first challenge of Survivor, worlds apart, Joe Anglim was a walking, talking target. Across his first 2 seasons, the artist known as Joey Amazing enjoyed 6 individual immunity wins and was ineligible to be voted against for the vast majority of his time competing on Survivor. Second Chance. With that history in mind, alongside the rising tide against returning players throughout Edge of Extinction, it&s no wonder that Joey&s loss in the first individual immunity challenge of this current season led directly to his elimination from the game. The votes came from his own fellow tribe members, with the writing already scrawled on the wall in these previous words from the current reigning immunity champion Julie Rosenberg. Joe cannot go too far in this game. It&s, a no-brainer. This week, world-class teacher Ron Clark put it another way. If you're playing Survivor and you have an opportunity to take out Joe, every time is the right time. Music to Stephen Fishbach&s ears, albeit a few seasons too late. Joey&s elimination at the end of the merge episode was monumental on its own, but far from the only monumental moment of the night. Among the other highlights, Rick Devens won his way back into the game after beating the other 5 Edge of Extinction residents in a sprawling obstacle course, those 5 players accepted. Executive producer and host Jeff Probst&s invitation to return to Extinction for another shot at re-entering the game, 2 of those 5, Keith Sowell and Wendy Diaz, subsequently threw in. An eventful night indeed, leaving tons of questions in the air about the future of the season. For now, LET&s look toward that future by turning back to the past. Ahead, The Hollywood Reporter presents an edited version of our preseason conversation with Joe, for insight into how his first run on the island ended, some guidance as to how he may fare. With the Edge of Extinction&s slower pace, the loved one and former competitor, HE&s out there playing for, and more. It&s not an exit interview, but perhaps it&s instructive of WHAT&s to come all the same after all, given Joey&s challenge prowess and his gifts as a survivalist, THERE&s every reason to think and even expect his shot at the $1 million is far from over. How often have you thought about returning to every day since Second Chance? I've really tried to cut back on overthinking, because that has been the death of a lot of players in the past, where you have a lot of time off, and you can only go back in your head so many times of all the mistakes you make. Every season is different. You can't say, oh, I'm not going to not do the same thing I did last season, because it&s always a different animal with different people in different scenarios. I am super excited. I'm hungry. I'm ready. Feel good. I feel focused. The last time you played was immediately following your season. You wrapped the season 30 finale and then you're on a bus for season 31. Now, you're 7 seasons removed from it. Doesn't feel like it.